first and goal. Touchdown, Tony Jones.
Hi again, welcome to the Buffalo Stampede. I'm Mark Johnson of 850 KOA Radio, your play-by-play voice of the Colorado Buffaloes. Buffs coming off of a loss at UCLA this past weekend, 45-23. Joining us to talk about it is one of the senior leaders for the Buffaloes, that being safety Parker Orms. You guys going to UCLA, Parker, and that was a ball game that, and I know it's cliche to say, but I didn't think the score dictated or indicated, kind of the competition that you guys gave UCLA in that ball game. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I think we gave them a good game. They're a great team. They're a ranked school, so we went out there and gave it our best, and I felt like we held our own.
Is it this season, the way you guys have gone out and played, you've played virtually everybody pretty tough. There seems to be just a play here, a play there, and I think it kind of indicates with the Buffaloes right now that the margin for error is very thin for you guys. True statement?
Yeah, definitely. We always talk about 4 quarters. We got to come up with a 4-quarter game all the way till the end, and we've done that when the ones that we pulled off wins. So we got to go out there against one of these Pac-12 schools and get good 4 quarters of football.
How about playing at the Rose Bowl, that historic stadium? There's so much great history there. You didn't have a chance, if memory serves, to play there the last time the Buffaloes did against UCLA. I think you were hurt at that point in time. How about playing in a building like that? I know for old guys like me, it's really cool, the Rose Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
How about for a young guy?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's a really cool place. Great atmosphere. It kind of feels like you're out there on a stage, out there, everyone watching you. There was a good turnout to the game too, 80,000 people, and it's something that my family and I will never forget.
Is there a sense with this team, and I know sometimes fans may look at the scores in Pac-12 play and say they look awful familiar, they look like last season. To me, it doesn't have the same feel. Can you explain what you see when you go back and look at the videotape about how you guys are making progress?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I see guys, mostly I just want to see effort when I go back and look at the film. And if everyone's running to the ball, giving everything they got 100% all the time, then that's what I really care about. And I feel like guys were doing that. And there's some things that we got to get taken care of as far as alignment and assignment. But if effort's there, then good things are going to happen.
The way you were playing right now, you had 14 tackles a couple of weeks ago against Arizona, 7 or 8 against UCLA. You seem like you're feeling good out there right now. You're seeing things in the field. You're able to read what's happening and making plays.
Yeah, definitely. I'm feeling more comfortable back there. I mean, it's really I haven't got to play mostly safety since I've been here, so getting 8 games under my belt is helping me out.
Is there a sense, though, that the end is near? You're getting close to the end of your career, or are you starting to appreciate each and every snap?
Yeah, I even appreciate practice. Waking up this morning.
Wait a minute. You're appreciating practice, walking the hill?
I know, seriously. I even got excited to put on the knee brace and come out here and run around and have some fun out here with my teammates.
As you reflect a little bit on your career, of course, you were such a great player coming out of Wheat Ridge High School, winning the 4A state championship, player of the year that year. You chose to become a Colorado Buffalo. I know the injuries have been a tough part of what you've gone through, and certainly the wins haven't been there. As you reflect back on your career here at Colorado, what comes to mind?
I just like Boulder. I like Folsom Field a lot when I'm out there, and getting to play out there in front of the fans. That I was one of them with my aunt, my great aunt. She's been at almost every game, missed like 2 games in however many years, and it's just a special thing for me to be out there being in Buffalo. I really appreciate it, and I try and give it everything I got every week to make people happy and give them a good show.
Well, undoubtedly you've made a lot of CU fans over the years, and there's still more to come, by the way. It's not over just yet.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely not.
Hey, real quick, from a defensive standpoint, last week UCLA made a lot of contact with Sefo Lufau, the young quarterback for the Buffaloes. Now, I'm wondering, just from that defensive perspective, is that part of a game plan sometimes to go out there and make sure that quarterback knows that you guys are there every moment of every game?
Yeah, we got one of our goals almost every week, especially on the road, is to harass the quarterback and protect ours. So if we can go out there and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable, that's something that we're trying to do.
You just don't like to see it happen to your quarterback.
Yeah, we don't want it to happen to our guy. So if we can get more pressure on the quarterback this week and keep Sefo nice and comfortable back there, we'll be all right.
There you go. That's a good idea. It seems like every week in the Pac-12 you face another dynamic offense. This week is, I guess, no different. In Seattle, Husky Stadium against Keith Price and that Husky offense. Comment or two about what he brings individually as a quarterback and how dynamic he is.
Yeah, pretty much the same thing as the past weeks. We got a dual threat guy that can run and throw, so we got to prepare for everything, and that's how the Pac-12 is. And I'm excited for another challenge.
Yeah, but it is a challenge for you guys each and every week, and it's kind of changed, I think, the parameters and where the bar's at from a defense.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be you give up 300 yards and 20, 24, 28 points or something, and that was a lot of points. That's not the case anymore.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, guys going out there getting 500-yard games like it's average. So, we gotta go out there and prevent that, and we got to keep the score under 21 points, I think.
That's right. Hey, it's been fun watching you. Good luck the rest of the way this season, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, that is Parker Orms, a safety for the Colorado Buffaloes in Seattle this week. That's a 6 o'clock Mountain Time game. Our radio broadcast will hit the air at 4:05 on our flagship 850 KOA, 435 network affiliates pickup, and then it's a kickoff between the Buffs and the Huskies about 6:05 from the Emerald City. For Parker Orms, I'm Mark Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Remember, for all things Buffaloes, check out BuffsTV at CUBuffs.com. Now with more, here's B.G. Brooks.
Hi, this is B.G. Brooks with CUBuffs.com. After last weekend's loss at number 17 UCLA, the Buffs dropped to 0-5, and I've heard a lot of grumbling about this season taking the same course as last. But if you paid attention last Saturday, you saw several things that should have overshadowed that 22-point loss and provided a good dose of optimism, particularly from an offense that seems to be coming out of its inconsistency. Start with the play of freshman Sefo Lufau, who is growing game by game into a promising quarterback. In addition to his 25 completions for 247 yards and a touchdown, I was impressed with his poise and his toughness. Although he was sacked only once, he had anything but a one-hit night, but he kept coming back strong. The Buffs also ran for 134 yards without leading rusher Michael Adkins II, also a freshman. Sophomore Christian Powell picked up 97 yards and was not thrown for a loss. When Adkins returns, and that could happen this weekend at Washington, the Buffs should have an effective 1-2 running punch. CU also got productivity out of its receiving corps, with Paul Richardson and Nelson Spruce accounting for 13 receptions for 119 yards between them. Lufau was developing chemistry with that pair as well as his running backs. And it was good to see slot receiver Dede Goodson utilized. The Washington game promises to be special for Lufau, who is from Tacoma. I spoke with his high school coach, Tom Larson, the other night, and he couldn't be prouder of Lufau. Larson has had CU's visit marked on his calendar for months, but he can't be at the game. His team, Bellarmine Prep, has a playoff game that kicks off an hour after the Buffs. This is B.G. Brooks. You can read my coverage on CUBuffs.com.